Hi, today our topic is sorting techniques. Sorting our topic is the sorting techniques. Here, first of all, what is a sort? First of all, what is a sorting? Sorting is nothing but it is a technique to arrange the element either in ascending order, either in ascending order or in descending order Here ascending order means the values from lower to higher, whereas in descending order the values from high to low. So in data structure there are many number of sorting techniques are available. So first of all, now we are discuss the first technique, that is nothing but a bubble sort. So today topic is the bubble sort. So there are many number of techniques are available. So first of all, we'll think about the what is the bubble sort. Bubble sort means it is also one type of sorting techniques. The elements which are arranging either in ascending or descending order, but the bubble is the one type of technique how to arrange the elements either in ascending order or descending order. Now I will explain this bubble sort with simple example. So for this one I would like to take the example here. Based on the example I will be explain about the bubble sort. First of all, I will be taking the number of elements or number of values, that is equals to n, that is equals to, now I would like to take the values becomes 4. The values are like first value is the 42, second value is the 33, and third value is the 28, and next value is the 17. So 42, 33, 28, 17. So these are the values. These are the values. What is the place value? That means what is the location value? This is the first value, this is the second value, this is the third value, and this is the fourth value. So now we are applied the there is the sorting techniques. So first method means we want to go to the step 1. Step 1. Here in our values, that means 42, 33, 28, 17. Here we are checking the 42 and 33. If the first value is greater than the second value, then we simply using the swapping. Means now swapping means where is the swapping? Swapping means just simply interchange. So what we are taking here, swap 42 and 33. Here we interchange the swap 42 and 33. So that's why here the 42 is greater than 33. 42 is greater than 33. So that we are swap the 42 and 33. So that's why 33, 42, 28, 17. So once again 42 is comparing with the 28 locations. So here 42 is greater than 28. Yes, so that's why we are using the swapping. So the answer is 33, 28, 42, 17. So once again there are the comparisons 42 and 17. So here also 42 is greater than 17. So we are also swap the techniques. So here 33, 28, 17, 42. So this is the first step 1. So by using this one, what we will get, 42 is the first biggest value. Here first biggest value in this value means we are allocating where 42 is located. That means it is allocated in the, that is fourth place value. So that means here the value swapping, that means 42 is in the fourth place. First, second, third, fourth. By using bubble sort techniques, by using this technique, we can arrange or we can find what is the biggest value, or you can use the, by using less than, we can use the descending. By using, you can arrange the first biggest value, that location is the 42. So don't think about the 42 once again. Next we will take in the second step, means in step 2 we are consider only 33, we are consider only 33, 28, 17. Same process, 33 is greater than 28, 33 is greater than 28, so that swap. So like 28, 33, 17. So once again 33, 17. So that means 28, 17, 33. Because of 33 is also greater than 17, so that we can use the swap. So now we are finding the next biggest value. That means it is the, that means 33 is second biggest value. 33 is second biggest element or biggest value. So that's why we are following at the, where 33 is the second biggest value. So next step, that means step 3. You know, step 3 we are consider only 28 and 17. So just comparison, 20t is greater than 17, then after that we can swap the value. So that means here 17, 28. So here 28 is third, 28 is third biggest element, 28 is third biggest element. That means we are looking at the 28 here. So what is the only one element, that is the 17. So finally we no need to go into the next step, automatically we can confirm. So 17 is the first position. Now the values are arranged like this one. It means now the values are the arranged. That means 77, 77, 28, 33, 42. This is nothing but a ascending order, ascending order, ascending order. This process is called the bubble sort. So what we are going to, just next element we are comparing with the next element. So 42 is comparing with the next third immediate value, next one, 42 and 17, 42, 28. By using this one we can find the first biggest value, next one is second biggest value, and next one is third biggest value. So this is the third biggest, and finally automatically we will get the 17, that is the last biggest value. That means all values must and should be in the ascending order. But here one point we remember, so how many steps are available? So first of all, what are the values? There are the n number of, that means total n is equals to number of values equals to n. Next, how many steps are required? How many steps? Means there are the 3 steps. So each step, how many comparisons? So that's why we will go to the step and comparisons. Here in first step, second step, third step, there is only 3 steps. So in first step, that means if you want to go to first step, there is a comparison is 42 with 33. This is the one comparison, this is the second comparison, this is the third comparison. So totally in first step, how many comparisons? 1, 2, 3. So there is only 3 comparisons are available. In second step, so now we'll go to the second step. In the second step, how many comparison? 33 compare with the 28, 33 compares the 17. That means there is only 2 comparisons. So that means we are writing the 3, 2. Then after that, in third step, we are comparing only 28 with the 17. There is only 1 comparisons available. So based on this one, you can simply write down algorithm for the bubble sort. So please remember here, total number of values that is n is equals to 4. So for writing the algorithm, we will be starting first step. That means I will be taken, I is equals to 1, I less than or is equals to 3 I plus plus. This is for the steps. Means here simply I is equals to 1 semicolon I less than or is equals to, there are n is equals to 4, that's why there are the 3 steps. If n is equals to 5, there are 4 steps. N is equals to 6, there are the 5 steps. There is n value, so that's why we are writing simply I less than or is equals to n minus 1 I plus plus. This is the one loop we can create. There is the many number of times based on the n value. In each step, if there is a one step, there is how many comparisons? 3. In second step, how many comparison? 2. In third step, how many comparison is only 1. So we can generate one simple formula. There is equals to n is equals to 4. This is the first step. Means 4 minus 1, that is equals to 3. 4 minus 2, that is equals to 2. 4 minus 3, that is equals to 1. That means here we are taking the 4 minus 1. And this one is the 4 minus 2. This is the 4 minus 3. In the same way here 1, 2, 3. These are the I values. So that's why we are writing 4 is the n. That means n minus I. N minus I. If I is equals to 1, n is equals to 4. 4 minus 1. I is equals to 2. Then 4 minus 2. I is equals to 3. Then 4 minus 3. Means at the time of comparison, we are taking how many steps? There are the n minus I comparisons are available. That means there are the 3 comparisons. So from 1, 2, 3. There are only 2 comparisons. Only 1, 2. There is only one comparison. Means starting with 1, ending with the 3. Starting with 1, ending with the 2. Starting with 1, ending with the 1. Based on this one, we can simply generate one formula, one equation, that is equals to n minus I. That means starting with 1, ending with the n minus I, where I is the depend upon the step. The step 1, there I becomes the 1. N minus 5, that means 4 minus 1, that means 3. That means in the first step, the comparisons are the 3 comparisons, 1, 2, 3. So for this one, we will be taken j is equals to 1, j less than or equals to n minus I, j plus plus. So this is the one formula for this one, and this is the for this one. So based on this one, we can write the one simple algorithm. So now I am writing the algorithm from the bubble sort. Algorithm for the bubble sort. Like means here the algorithm means we are taking the bubble sort. Bubble sort is the method. Here I will be taken the a is the array and n is the number of values. So based on this one, what we are doing? First we are consider the steps. For this one, we are at the for loop. That means I will be taken the for I is equals to 1, I less than or is equals to n minus 1, I plus plus. Then after that, for j is equals to 1. For each step, I for the step, j for the comparison. For j is equals to 1, j less than or is equals to n minus I comparisons are available. So then after that, j plus plus. Okay, this is the steps comparison steps. This is total number of steps. This is the total number of comparison. But how to compare? So for this one, we can take the if value. But where we are comparing? For example, this is the first step. Compare with the next step. Means first one compare with the second one. If the value is the second step, compare with the third step. If the value is the third step, compare with the fourth step. If the value is jth step, comparing with the j plus 1. Let j is equals to 1. 1 j plus 1 means 2. 1 comparing with the 2. 2 compare with the 3. 3 compare with the 4. If it is a j position, comparing with the j plus 1 position. So that's why we are writing the simple comparison. If a of j is greater than a of j plus 1, then we are at the comparison. Means swapping. Swapping means we are taking one temporary variable. Temp is equals to a of j. Next after that, a of j is equals to a of j plus 1. Then after that, a of j plus 1 is equals to temp. So this is the swapping techniques. Swapping means just we are closing the if loop, we are closing the for loop, inner for loop, and we are closing the outer for loop. So this is the simple algorithm for the bubble sort. So I for the number of steps, j for the number of comparisons. This is the how to check the condition. After the condition is satisfied, then this is the simple technique. That is this technique is called just simply swapping. Here there is a swapping means interchange. So this is the algorithm for the bubble sort. Then after that, some people are done. How much time will be taken? That means it will be taken the time complexity. Time complexity. So in current time complexity means in first step how many comparisons? There is only 3 comparisons, and next 2, next 1. For example, if it is taken n minus 1, for example this is the n means 4 means n. So that first comparison means here there is a n minus 1 plus next one is the n minus 2, n minus 2, like on this one. What is the last step? That is the first one. That means plus 2 plus 1. For example, let us just take n is equals to 5. 5 minus 1 4, 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So this is the comparison. This is nothing but a time complexity. That means how much time will be taken to complete the sorting techniques. So that means according to the natural numbers, what is the formula for this one? 1 plus 2. Natural numbers formula is there is nothing but a n into n plus 1 divided by 2. This is the natural numbers, sum of natural numbers. But here what is the n here? There is ending point is the n minus 1. So just replace n with the n minus 1. Next n minus 1 plus 1 is divided by 2. That is equals to n into n minus 1 divided by 2. This is simply called, simply they are telling the big O of n square. This is the time complexity for the bubble sort. So this is about the bubble sort techniques. What we are learning here? So here what is the sorting techniques? There are many number of sorting techniques that may be represented in ascending order, descending order. Now we are to explain about the bubble sort technique only. Now I will be taken here. I will be taken only 4 values. That is the 42, 33, 28, 17. After that, I will be comparison all values by using the steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3. There is only 3 steps because of n is equals to 4. If n is equals to 5, there are the 4 steps will be coming. So based on this logic, I will be explained. After the sorting arrangements, I will be how to finish what is the to write the bubble sort algorithm. Just we are taking the 2 loops. That means either is a external loop, this is the inner loop. Then after that we are comparison. Then after that we are swapping. And finally, after writing the algorithm, we can check the time complexity. How much time it will be taken to complete the bubble sort. That means it is a represent big O of n square. Please remember, this is the big O of n square. That means there are the n square complexities available. And please remember here, you just observe, I am taking the values which is in the already in descending order. That means it's already descending order. 42, 33, 28, 17. Why should I take this one? Means if you are take like this one, there is the comparison means be occur. That means we can easily understand how many comparisons are there, how many steps are. That's why I am taking the values by default descending order. If you want to take like 42, 28, 17, 33 as you wish. But if you are take like this one, then its explanation is very clearly and easy to understand for you. That's why I am taking all values in the descending order and I am arranging the ascending order. This is the concept about the bubble sort. Okay, thank you. In next session, I will be upload the videos based on the remaining sorting techniques. Thank you.